What's up, everybody? Back at it again with another YouTube video. So I always get this question, how do I stay motivated, or what are some of the things I felt like have held me back? And I honestly can talk about the things that held me back in 2021 are like, I can go them like down a list. Anyway, so one of the biggest things that in 2021 held me back was my lack of productivity. I was doing really good up until like June 19th. June 19th, I met somebody. They weren't in a good place. I was in a great place, and I felt like them being in a bad place kind of like sucked the energy out of me, because it was like lifting them up and it was bringing myself down. So I saw like my income like jumped up for like July, August, and then September, October, November, it dropped. Because now I'm dealing with the stress of another human being. I'm dealing with the stress of living in a different state. I'm dealing with the stress of moving. I'm dealing with the stress of money. I'm dealing with the stress of somebody, you know, just not being a genuine person. So that was my biggest downfall of 2021, and what held me back was being around somebody who was not wanting the best intentions for me or wanted the best for me. That just kind of like threw me off track. Now, when I did get back to Florida, November 18th was the exact day. From November 18th to December 18th, I did around like $336,000 alone. I felt the happiest I've been. I started gaining weight again. My skin cleared up. Like everything went back to normal because I was able to really self-reflect and kind of lock in and focus on myself. And one of the biggest things that I also changed from that situation to just now is, you know, going to therapy, waking up earlier. I read a book. I never read books. It's like $100 million offers by a guy named Alex something. I can't remember the last name. But reading like a book and just kind of like taking a step back and really just knocking out my goals. To now 2022, I can successfully say like I don't wake up later than maybe 10 a.m. at the very latest. I'm going to the gym consistently. I'm eating a lot more consistent. My income is very consistent, and I'm able to actually achieve all the goals I want because I've just removed that one person that was kind of drawing me back. Another big thing, and I just feel like holds people back, is honestly just not execution. I always make to-do lists. I always think it's important to have a to-do list. I make to-do lists for everything. For YouTube videos, I have a list of things that I film. For TikToks, I have a list of TikToks I film. The stuff that I want to buy, I make a list of. I always make to-do lists. To-do lists are my bread and butter of how I stay productive and how I stay on top of things personally. Another thing that I just felt like put me in a better place or just held me back was my eating habits. I felt like I wasn't eating enough, so I wasn't getting like enough energy. I didn't really feel confident with videos. I felt like my eating habits played a huge toll on me when I was from like August to November. My eating habits were just horrible. I just wasn't eating enough. I wasn't taking care of my body, and my eating habits reflected in my work and in just my appearance, in my opinion. Where now I feel like I look my best. I feel like I look healthy. I feel like this is where I'm supposed to be. I feel like a lot of times eating habits, people, lack of consistency, and just not taking what you want serious. A lot of times, like, you play with your own potential, and I really have to constantly sit down and take a step back and understand, like, I can't play with my potential anymore. I can't play with myself anymore. Like, I have to hit these goals. I need properties. I need ATMs. I need all of these things to fall in place, and the only way to do that is to get up and do the work. You know, we hear people all the time like nothing works other than hard work, and that is just getting up and making the videos just like this, going live Monday through Friday, paying for advertising, you know, doing my shoots, like taking all of these things serious is how I'm able to see the results that I am. And a lot of times we don't do that. A lot of times we're like, oh, I'll eat later. Oh, I'll go to the gym tomorrow. Oh, I'll, you know, finish this later. But it comes down to wanting it more than whatever procrastination issues you're going through, I guess. I don't know. But for me, like, the biggest things that held me back were my eating habits and then just being around the wrong people, where now I can say I'm around the right people. I obviously have a great family behind me, a great friend circle, great girl group. I'm traveling again. I went to the Bahamas, I went to Dubai, I go to Panama in a week if you're watching this before the 18th. Nicaragua, I don't know. I keep murdering the name of the country, but I'm back traveling again, and my income is matching up to where I wanted it to be to get the properties that I want. There's a $6 million condo I'm trying to close on in 2023. So I'm just putting myself in a position to be able to get those types of things and being able to, on paper, show that I earned this and this is, you know what I mean, in my reach. But yeah, I don't know. But biggest things that held me back: people, eating habits, and lack of consistency. So if what's holding you back is in the mirror, you might want to just wipe it clean and start again type shit. Like, just wipe the mirror clean, hit a reset button, make a to-do list, and get up and do the work. But that's it for this video, guys. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if you guys are interested in my how to start a profitable business class, it drops the 13th of every month. The enrollment is open at 12 noon Eastern, the 13th of every month. And remember, every month the price doubles. So if you want to get into that, make sure you guys text 305-493-8653, and I'll see you in the next video.